welcome to 100% Minis, and today we are down at Cooper Mini in Sunderland.
Into my Escalade, tell them boys I'm not afraid. Now let me welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West. Until I see the sun.
So Cooper Mini Sunderland have very kindly lent me their Mini Clubman Cooper SD to take out, have a look around, so I can give you my thoughts on the car. And hopefully, you know, if you do like the car, or like what you hear, you might be interested. It's a lovely car. Cooper Sunderland are absolutely fantastic. You know, they've been really good with me, letting us take their cars out. Really appreciate it. So let's have a look around the car, see how it drives, take it for a drive, and see how it feels.
Now let me welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West.
So we're going to take the Mini Cooper SD Clubman, which is a sort of new car, almost brand new car, about 3,000 miles on the clock. Take it for a drive and I'll let you know exactly what I think. I've been driving the car most of the morning, so I've got quite a good idea what it's like. So let's take it for a drive. Now obviously this is very different to my Mini, being just the hatch and being the petrol. This is obviously Cooper S diesel, but I have to say the 2-litre engine is extremely punchy. It's got a lot of torque, as you'd expect, but it's actually quicker than I thought, to be honest. If you're in the right gear, of course. does pull quite a lot, pulls quite quickly and quite strongly. And obviously it's a big car, but what it does well is it still feels like a Mini, which I thought when I saw it and I saw how big it was and sat in the back, and the back is actually really big. I sat in the back just behind my sort of driving position, and I had loads of headroom, loads of leg room, and I'd quite happily go extremely long distances in the car, sitting in the back as an adult, no problem whatsoever. Yeah, I'm only 5'9" and a bit, so you know 6 footers might be a little bit, but I had loads of headroom, I had loads of leg room, and I definitely would have no problems sort of going extremely long distances. So we'll take it through the driving modes, exactly the same as my car, my Challenge 210. Stick it in green, it obviously does the throttle response, and the car, you know, it's dead nice to drive, dead easy. Set the normal or mid mode, and the throttle gets a little bit sharper. Again, exactly the same as my car. I don't think this car's got adaptive dampers like mine has, but still the ride's absolutely spot on, to be totally honest with you. It's not harsh at all, it's not crashy, it's not anything like that. Being a little bit bigger as well, it sort of soaks up the bumps a lot better than my car does. I know I've got the lowered suspension, stiffer springs, but I've got the variable dampers, but it does ride a lot nicer than my car, which I sort of knew it would anyway, to be totally honest with you. Then we'll go into sport mode, drop it down a gear, and there's a lot of torque there. There was a lot of torque there. That's what dominates the driving experience, is the torque of the engine. It obviously runs out of puff a little bit early, being a diesel, but it's still quick enough for most people. Obviously, coming from my Mini to this Mini, it's completely different, but it still has that Mini feeling. It still feels like a Mini, which is great, because that's what you want it to feel like, even though it's a bigger car. And if you've got sort of a couple of kids, or you do a lot of travelling on the motorway, you still like the Mini brand, well, it's a sort of perfect car for you, really. You've got the luggage space, you've got the seat space, especially if you take 4 adults anywhere. You've got all that sort of room in the back. You've got the punch, and on the motorway, which I'll talk about in a little bit, which I was on before, it was absolutely spot on. Dead quiet. The diesel engine's really good. It's really quiet. There's no droning, no nothing. You can't really hear it. Obviously, there's a little bit from the tyres being the run flats. That's just expected with any run flats, any BMW. You get a little bit of tyre noise, but it's not bad at all. And it does feel like a really premium car. It really does. So the car's got 180 brake horsepower, which is obviously quite a lot for a smallish car. It's not that small, but still for a sort of medium-sized car, 180 brake horsepower is pretty damn good, to be honest. That's why it feels quite punchy and quite torquey, because I suppose it is. It'll do 0 to 60 in about 7.4, and it'll claimed it'll return about 47.9. But obviously, if you're heavy with your right foot, you're never going to get anywhere near that. But 47.9, 7.4 seconds, 0 to 60. If you go in the market and have a look for a car with similar sort of power, similar 0 to 60 time, you're going to be spending quite a lot of money, and I don't think there's that many out there that are around that sort of price point, to be totally honest with you. This car was about 30 grand with quite a few options, and to be honest, I'd be hard pushed to find anything that just as fun, as sporty, it's got the practicality, and gives you the sort of driving experience that the Clubman does. It really is. It's impressed us, actually. I didn't think I'd be so impressed as I am. I'm quite shocked. I thought it just, because getting out of mind getting this one, I thought, oh, this would be a big lump, but it's not at all. And this is the, you know, the sort of largest sort of Mini, except for obviously the Countryman. So you still like that sporty feeling, but you need some more room. Don't go to the hatch, go for the Clubman. And the doors on the back, I really like the doors on the back. It's rather than like a handle, it's just a button. When you press a button, it sort of pops open, and obviously opens up, so it's quite a wide loading bay. When you put the seats down at the back that I had before, just to test it out. You can fit some absolutely massive things. You know, go to IKEA or do whatever you're going to do. You fit some absolutely huge things in there. So that's a real plus point as well. So we're on the motorway now, and I have to say it's absolutely fantastic on the motorway. It really is. It's just a pleasure to drive. It's dead supple. It soaks up all the sort of bumps in the road, and it's very, very powerful. Even doing sort of 60 mile an hour, 70, you don't have to change gear. You just put your foot down, and it just goes and accelerates. So for overtaking on the motorway, absolutely fantastic. Really, really good. It's a fantastic engine, the 2-litre diesel. It really is. Dead torquey. It's just effortless power. Just put your foot down again, and then 60, boom, up to 70 straight away. You don't have to even sort of drop a gear, which is really handy for overtaking. It makes it a bit easier on the motorway, and it's just very comfortable. I can say I could quite happily drive this sort of miles after miles after miles on the motorway, whereas my car, I tend not to drive too far on the motorway if I can get away with it. It's not the comfiest thing in the world, but that's not what it's all about. This is obviously a lot more comfy, a lot more of a family car, but you can still have your fun with it. Well, I just want to say a massive thank you to Cooper Mini in Sunderland. Thank you for lending us a car. I'm sure we'll be back to test drive other cars as well. And if you need any information from Cooper Mini Sunderland on this car or any other Mini in the range, I'll put the link to their website in the description below. Get yourselves down to Cooper Mini Sunderland. They're a great, absolutely fantastic garage. I can't recommend them enough. It's the only place, the only Mini garage that I actually bring my Mini to. It's the only garage I actually trust with my own Mini. So that says it all. Get yourselves down, come out to the showroom, have a look around. They're dead friendly, the staff are absolutely fantastic, and they'll look after you like that have done for me. And sort of any problems, ask any questions, things like that. Or if you need your Mini servicing, they've got a big servicing centre here as well. So get yourselves down. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Thumbs up the video if you like the video. Please subscribe. We've got lots more videos to come, lots more Minis to come, and lots more sort of information about things, and some exciting sort of prospects in the future. Hopefully, fingers crossed, coming up as well. Thanks very much, and speak to you soon.